Now let's talk about what Alicia just described, which is hyperinsulinemia. So hyper, meaning too much of something. Insulin, we just spoke about, is a hormone. Anemia is a blood condition. So the condition of too much insulin in the blood. And this is where really a majority of America is sitting. So what happens when we're in this place? So now we eat a meal. Our blood sugar levels increase. And just like last time, the pancreas realizes this, so it releases insulin. Muscle. Muscle. We must need to release more insulin because nothing's happening. Muscle. And you know how when you're like at your house and maybe you're in your pajamas a little later than you should be, and somebody knocks on your door and you're like trying to peek through the blinds like so that they can't. I've never done this, but probably some of you have. And you kind of peek through. So that's what muscle's doing. But insulin's like, muscle, I see you. And muscle's like, ugh, insulin. What? Can't you see I'm still in my pajamas? I'm exhausted. You've been knocking all night. And insulin's like, look, just the messenger here. Don't get mad at me. My person's at it again. Another drive-through, eating. I got to get some of this sugar out of the bloodstream. I need you to store it for me. And muscle's like, don't you think I'm engorged? Don't you think I've stored enough sugars? I'm at my limit. Give me a little bit. Give me some if that'll make you happy, but go store the rest somewhere else. Okay, muscle cells are getting tired. All right, well, let's release more insulin. Liver. Liver. Meanwhile, we're just releasing more insulin into the bloodstream. Liver does the same thing. Liver is in its pajamas, and it kind of just peeks through. Insulin sees. Liver, same thing. Come on, insulin. I mean, you've worn out your welcome. You literally are knocking 24 hours a day. Like, how am I supposed to answer all day long? And so, same thing. Liver says, I'll take some. Give me some, but go. So now we have a lot left over, right? Because muscle and liver aren't taking much. And so yet again, we don't even have to knock, but the rest gets stored as fat. A lot more is getting stored as fat at this point. Okay, so we were able to store more glucose in our fat cells. So, okay, we took care of some of that glucose in our bloodstream. So, all right, so now our blood sugar level is balanced, okay? Our blood sugar levels start to decrease, though, because it's been a little bit since we've eaten. So what are we going to do? What happened before when our blood sugar levels started to get low? The pancreas released glucagon. Look at all this insulin floating around our bloodstream now. So glucagon can't come out. What do we feel like when we have low blood sugar levels?
I need
Sugar.
sugar.
Right? Yeah, so what do? Eat sugar. I need sugar. Sugar will make me feel better. That's how smart our bodies are, right? It's going to make us crave sugar. So we're going to eat sugar. And then what? Start over. And glucagon never came out to play. It'll make it a little bit worse for you because something else that happens when we have low blood sugar levels, uncontrollably low blood sugar levels, and I told you that the body will do anything to help stabilize our blood sugar stabilization process. Our adrenals, which sit right on top of your kidneys, this is your controls all of our stress. Your adrenals are going to release cortisol because cortisol will increase your blood sugar levels. So now you have the fat storage hormone known as cortisol being released so that we can store more fat and release sugar into our bloodstream to bring our blood sugar levels back up. So those are the two ways we're going to increase our blood sugar levels. Releasing the hormone cortisol and by eating sugar ourselves. So we're living in this cycle right here, never using our stored body fat for energy ever. And this is why we can't understand why we're going to the gym and we're sweating and we're doing things, but why the heck am I not changing? And it's because you're living in here. Any questions on my anatomically correct drawings.